Hello and welcome back. We are playing Minecraft Attack on the BT mod pack. This is episode 14 and we are going to do some terraforming today. And we're just gonna start terraforming this area because I think it's time to start reshaping this junction right here. So notice that I have a few cows right here, so I think it would be great to get some just so I could start gathering some steak for the villager. So just gonna prepare this hole right here, and let's just get some wheat just so we could lure them in. Now let's just lure them into the hole. As you can see, sheep have a king sheep, so now let's just breed them, and we're gonna just leave these cows like that. I got lots of flint from the gravel gathering. Just look at this amount of flint. So now I'm just going to get rid of this tree. Alright, and now I'm just going to get rid of grass over here. Also I'm gonna collect some of these shrub. So let's start digging this chunk out. It seems that we have a pond right over here, so I'm going to just build it up. Okay, so we covered up the pond. Now let's finish this remaining chunk. Okay. Cover up this hole right here. And just remove all this grass. We have a nice flat area right over here. And now we can finish this area. And I'm going to move all this stuff away. Okay, so let's begin from the easiest parts. We won't gonna need potions anymore, so we just can put away most of this stuff, extract 2 water buckets and cover this hole up. And now let's just reshape this land over here. So we have 5 blocks, we can put 4, turn this into 5 again, maybe just leave it 5 or 6 and just start building this up. Maybe turn it in 4, 3 and 2, then just once here, and let's see what we can do over here. Should we just finish this circle or should we just go like here and make it round over here? So maybe the best option would be probably just extending from here and make a huge circle like this. Alright, so we're just gonna make a little bump like this. So this is gonna be 1, just 2 right here, add 2 and make a sharp turn like this, and just we're gonna go to this direction, so we need to make these 2 ends meet, and we're just gonna have to flat most of this land over here. So I'm going to gather this coconut tree, get rid of most of these trees and just put the logs to finish this tree right over here like this for now. Cover up this pond, get rid of 1 layer of this sand, and now pretty much all we have to do is just get rid of this grass and just cover all these holes with dirt, and we're just gonna make a big round circle that goes like this. So let's go ahead and start working on it. Alright, so we got rid of all this grass, and as you can see this area is quite messy. So there we go, we have a ground prepared for the terraforming. And maybe I'm just gonna extend a little bit to this side. Alright, so this area got a little bit extended. And now I'm just going to start working from this side. So just gonna add 3 more blocks right here, maybe 4, 8 blocks, and then just go to a middle again. Do 6 blocks, 5 blocks, 7 blocks, 4 blocks, 2 blocks, curve right here, add 3 blocks, 2 blocks again, and 2 blocks, sharp turn, just like that. Add 4 blocks, just 2 blocks, 1, then add 4 blocks, 6 blocks, make a curve, mine this away, finish this tree right here, and let's cover all these holes with dirt. There we go. We have a nice shape right here. While I was covering... Okay, let's just go to sleep. So while I was covering all this dirt, I was thinking what I should do here, and I came up with idea that probably I'm going to build a small pond or lake in this area. And I think it's quite a good idea. So I'm thinking that maybe this area should be a good area for the pond. Yeah, and we can actually start doing that. Let's make a shape first. Let's check if we are happy with this shape. Yeah, pretty much. So now as you can see, I'm kind of running out of durability, so I don't really want to break this tool. I'm going to apply modifier, and I'm going to apply a ball of moss. Put a gold block in diamond and apply a moss just for the auto repair. So now we got a general shape. Let's remove this mid part. Okay. And now we are going to reshape the edges of this pond. So I'm just gonna start from this side. 3, 2, 1. And we're just gonna make a curve going like this. Yeah. Break this block right over here. Edge around this tree. Finish this circle right here. And let's see if we like the shape. Yeah, that looks pretty alright. Let's light around this area so no creepers would spawn. Oh, look at that. Musicians are very popular. Let me tell you that. So I'm hearing some zombie sounds somewhere right over here. So let's try to find the spot. Straight into the cave. Let's just light up this cave so no zombies would spawn at least by the surface. Wow, literally 1 block away. So I guess I really have no choice but to cover most of this cave right here. But we're gonna do that later on. Now we can go and just dig. So let's see. Sometimes the best way is just literally mine by the edges. Just mine entire thing out. But now it seems I have really no choice but just to start covering this cave right here. Alright, that's pretty much done. Now let's just build around again. And this time maybe we're gonna do probably like 2 blocks away from the edge. Alright, so we got a second layer done. Pretty basic. Just put 2 blocks away from the, let's just say, shore, I guess. And now we're gonna do just 1 block around, and we're gonna go deeper. So we got 3rd layer mined out. So let's get rid of all this sand around here. And we're going to place 1 block around all these edges. This will give a nice extra depth to the pond. We just built only 1 block around, and what we can do now, we can pretty much leave maybe like 3 blocks away. Alright, so we got mined out another layer, and we have a cave opening right here. So we are going to cover it all up. Let's see where we can start. So I'll talk to you whenever I'm going to cover this entire area right over here. Okay, we got that covered. No mobs will be spawning under this area, and we won't gonna hear them anymore. So let's go grab some dirt. Now put 2 or 3 blocks around again. So it's gonna be like this in this area. Make it round towards here. Cover this entire area like this. Maybe let's do like that. Maybe let's add some more here and make a curve going like this. Best idea would be adding just a little bit on this side like that. This area is more shallow and the sides are going to go a little bit deeper, maybe except this area like here. We can throw just some extra blocks, just like that. Add extra block right over here. Just play around until you're gonna get that shape that you want. And pretty much, yeah, we can leave it like this. So let's just mine this stone away. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to look like. Now we can start working on the pond floor. Maybe just add some chunks of gravel, some chunks of sand. Mix a little bit up to replace the bottom with gravel. There we go. Now we can just replace some parts with the sand. We're basically going to make a circular shape right over here. We can just go like this. As you can see from up, it looks like a axe head shape. So we can just replace all the remaining parts with sand. And there we go, we have a small chunk of sand. Add maybe like a spike going this direction. Just mixing together. So it's just gonna be more of a spike. Add gravel right here. Water level will be right over here, so we can just build around. And now we have a circle going like this. It seems that we are out of gravel, so we're gonna gather some. Okay, so I got some gravel. Replaced area with the gravel. Add a couple of blocks around here, just like that. I'm just going to add some couple of gravel just around this area, just so it wouldn't look so plain. I'm going to make a spike that just goes up to shore till somewhere right over here. Just like that. Goes like a hook. Also we can just add some couple of blocks on the sides right here for the extra detail. Maybe mix some dirt in this area. Maybe just add some little bit more sand. Just 2 blocks right over here. This is what the pond will look like. Now we can add some boulders, maybe moss stone under the water, because it will show that rocks have been covered in some kind of underwater growth. So the stone part is going to probably be sticking out. Add 1 boulder right over here. Make a round shape just like that. We can replace middle with cobblestone just so we could save some material. Cover the top with some stone. The upper part with some stone. And in the middle we can add entire slab. We can do like this and maybe just add some cobblestone around here. Replace maybe this cobblestone. Yeah. So this is going to be the one main boulder. And just mix a little bit of stone around. Just mix around, play around. Maybe not all of it has to be like all mossy, just place a few cobblestones randomly. And that's pretty much it about this boulder. Just a few boulders sticking out. We can add 1 more right over here. And we can add some debris like logs or something like that. Now we're going to go to the tropic lands to gather some corals. Find a bamboo mug, coconut chunks, some pineapples. Craft these bad boys together and let's go to the dinosaur land. Now I'm just going to turn into squid and we are going to collect all this stuff. I think that should be enough for now. That's all pretty much what we're gonna need. Now I'm going to try to gather some of the flowers. The best way would be killing those creepers that after death they drop or just spawn around tons of flowers. So I did some research on these statues. The only way you can kill them is just using a pickaxe. The tool pickaxes won't gonna work. So we pretty much have to craft a normal pickaxe. With wooden pickaxe it won't gonna work, but with stone pickaxe it will. And you can pretty much just damage him with a pickaxe. And there we go. That's pretty much it. And now I am the statue. So yeah, that's just all about the statue. So I think maybe let's just go back and finish our pond. Alright, so we're back. I think creepers spawn in the daytime in the tropical land, so probably we will have to go there at the daytime if we're gonna need to gather some flowers. So we can just plant maybe a couple of flowers around, maybe some river cane as well that we found while roaming around and looking for some biomes. Just grab all kinds of flowers that we have. Now we won't be able to place any of these while there's no water, so obviously we're gonna have to gather some water. And now we're just going to fill up this entire pond. So the best way to fill this up is just doing layer by layer, just like that. Fill up the edges and it will automatically just going to fill itself. First layer is done, now do the second one. Don't worry about this middle section because it's just going to fill the middle section automatically if the bottom one is filled up. And that's pretty much an easy way to make rivers, make ponds, super easy. Make sure there's no flow. And there we go. We have a nice pond, little stone that you can jump on. So let's just slam some corals. So let's just scatter around. Sadly, we can't place them on the gravel. And as you can see, a small fish will start spawning. It's a Dora from Nemo. You can see all kinds of small fish started to spawn. Okay, maybe let's just grab one glowstone or two glowstones and just place one maybe somewhere in the corner right over here. And as you can see, little fishy started to spawn. And you are not a little fishy. Get out. Luckily we found some river cane. We don't want to spam them too much. Plant on this side over here. Add some flowers around. And maybe let's just get some bone meal to get some grass around. And just break a little bit away. It has to be a reasonable amount of grass. So now we're gonna need some lily pads. Basically we will have to go check all the water ponds. I'm going to look for water plants. So let's go ahead and do so. We can collect all reeds. And you can find some of these lilies. So let's gather a good amount. Buy them right over here. So let's head back home. So we are back, and now let's just go plant the last things that we have here. And I'm going to look for some seeds because we have another type of water plant, which is water artichoke. So just gonna scatter some seeds right over here. They're basically a water plants that grow. Place around these water bushes. Top it off. We're gonna put some lilies right over here. And add some sugar cane on this side. Just scatter around. And there we go. We have a nice pond right over here. So judging by this design, I'm probably going to finish this terraforming, make it maybe around going here, so these two areas would separate. But we're going to do that next time. So there you have it, a nice pond. I'm quite happy about that. Little fishes swimming around. And I think maybe for today, that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you learned something. And I'm going to see you in the next episode of Minecraft Lordswood Adventures. So thanks for watching again, and have a nice, beautiful day.